Action.
Okay, so we're back, and there's one other pretty important thing in this chapter that I want to show you. It's on page 45. It's called a schwa. It's 2 dots. Let's take a look at it. Do you want to show everybody? 2 dots. So this rectangle is just a way to show you that any letter can go there. Here's the schwa. It's just those 2 dots at the bottom. Okay, so let's set that down. And so there's a lot of things to learn about schwa. But let's start first with just the basics, which is usually when it's in a word, in the middle of a word, you don't hear it at all. So if you look on page 45 at the top of the page and look at the word Havdalah, here is where our schwa is. Can you show me? You want to point at it with your finger? I hope you're doing that at home too. Here's your schwa. You don't hear it at all. Listen, Havdalah. Havdalah. Good. Don't hear it at all. So let's take a look at page 46. There are 8 lines in a row, and then what they're doing is they're breaking up a word. So let's try one of these. Here, let's look at line 3 together. So here's 2 different parts of a word. So what does that one say?
Tall. Okay.
And what's the next part?
Mead.
Good. Tall and
Tall mead.
mead. Okay, good. Now you've got the idea. Then you're going to blend it together. So try that again.
Mead.
Tall mead. Good. And then here it is. Look at the 3rd column with the schwa under it. How do you think that sounds?
Tall mead.
Right. They're trying to make the point that you don't hear it at all. Okay? So let's try one more. Let's look at line. Hey, what is a tall mead, by the way?
I don't know. I was going to ask you.
A student. A boy student. Okay? All right, look at number 5 because this is a really important word. Do you want to try this one?
Eve.
Good. Eve and?
Reet.
Reet. Okay. Ivrit. And?
Ivrit.
Ivrit. So you can see you don't hear that schwa at all. Ivrit. Ma ivrit. Ma ivrit bavakasha.
Is that some kind of like goodbye?
Lo.
Hello.
Lo. Ani.
Yeah.
Morah. Le ivrit.
You are a happy teacher?
Good guess. I'm a Hebrew teacher.
Oh.
Ivrit is Hebrew. So let's say that together 3 times. Ivrit.
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 Yeah, we've got to know that word. I think it should be a rule that no one can graduate 3rd grade without knowing Ivrit, right? Since we're all learning Hebrew.
At the end of 3rd grade. I don't know what Ivrit means.
We're going to have to make sure everybody knows that one, right? Okay. Ivrit. That's a good word. Okay, so you can see the idea, though, is that you're not going to hear the schwa. Do you know what it's telling you, though? It's telling you that's the end of a syllable. Remember how we were talking about how we break up words into syllable in Hebrew just like we do in English?
Is it like a roadblock?
Well, not exactly, but sometimes there's a little teacher trick where teachers talk about the schwa being like a stop sign or a go. And I'll teach you guys the stop and go. It's a little trick to have an idea because sometimes there are a few times when you're going to see a schwa and it's going to make a little tiny sound.
What will that?
It just will make a little tiny sound, and we're going to call that a go schwa, and then we're going to call the stop schwa one that you don't hear at all. But that's a little trick we'll teach you later on. For now, all you have to know is when you're seeing it in the middle of the word like that, it doesn't sound like anything. Nothing at all. Nothing to worry about. Don't let it confuse you, okay? All right, so if I would like everybody to do the sound exercise on page 48 and then to do page 49 to help bring that Hebrew back into the front of your mind because I know everybody's going to be feeling a little bit rusty when we come back together. Do you know what will help with that? Using the video game between now and Sunday if you have a chance to do lesson 10 and even maybe go backwards if you're feeling really rusty and do something from lesson 8 or lesson 9. on the video game to help you feel ready for class.
He must be the only teacher who uses some kind of video, who calls an educational game a video game.
Okay, you think there's a big difference between educational games and real video games?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But they're pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So try it at home, and we will see you guys in class on Sunday. So, shalom ve'lahitraot. Bye.